She is popping up everywhere. She and her mother, they are doing it every single week, coming out trying to make impression by associating with other people because their own brand is dead. So what they do, they kind of like ingratiate with other people by going to their parties, by going to their concert. For example, last time we have seen how Meghan, she was actually attending Taylor Swift concert when Taylor Swift, she refused Meghan's podcast to go there and take part in it. So she said no to Meghan, but Meghan is like, oh, no, I'm coming over. Don't worry. Very, very creepy. This time, same thing happened. Beyonce, she is nowhere near of Meghan Markle. We have not seen her or anybody from the Hollywood to go even close to Meghan Markle. But what we are seeing now is that Meghan is actually going to them. So this concert she attended last night was no exception. Now guys, I want to actually make some very, very important points here. But before I do that, just want to share this other photos that were taken. As you can see, this is her, and there was another lady who also attended the gathering. But look at this this family. The only thing that I can come up with is that it is very, very cringy. Look at this. Like, what are you doing? Who even cares? And then take a look at this. Actually, this is the last one. And take a look at this last picture. Okay, she is all by herself. Nobody's even close. Now, this Beyonce concert was very, very important. It got markled. By the way, guys, most of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. If you're one of them, consider subscribing because you do not want to miss out on all of these updates. So Beyonce tour expected to have massive impact on LA economy. It did not happen. It actually backfired. She was supposed to come here and boost the economy and promote the county there. I think that's what the plan was. They call it the Beyonce bump, quote unquote, when businesses benefit from when the Queen Bey comes to town. Friday night, Beyonce opens at Sophie Stadium for a 3-night run as part of her Renaissance World Tour. And what we have seen is that there was absolutely no impact. And this is something I have done my own research to find out how this concert went. Looks like to me, because of Meghan Markle, because she attended the concert, this whole thing got markled and they're not actually making much profit. WWE brought in the big bucks and Swifties also came to play big. But now it's Beyonce's turn to bump up the local economy. Every time she would go to any concert, to any event, Meghan Markle, that concert is gonna bound to be ruined. And this is exactly what has happened. If you take a look at these pictures, one thing I also want to, as I said, want to address is that you will not see the kids. Where are they? What we have seen, if you take a look at this picture, this particular one, you see clearly the nanny was there. Okay, Doria Ragland, she was there. So who is taking care of the kids, of the children? They hired somebody else. Of course, these children, they're surrogate children, but still they should have somebody, at home. Well, it does bring us to this conclusion after doing all of this research and looking and observing their behavior that they don't really care about these surrogate children. These are surrogates, so they probably kept them with their biological parents, told them, hey, can you take care of them until we come back, and then we will get them back. Otherwise, where would they keep, and why would they not bring the children anywhere? I'm not talking about this concert only. We have not seen these children anywhere at all. And this time she showed up, Doria Ragland, and we do not see the children. Where are they? So that's the question we want to ask. And this is the first thing. The second thing, guys, is that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, you can easily notice anybody from this body language of Harry that they are not connected. A lot of people are under the impression, oh, they're doing good, they're couple, they're living and loving, but we do not see that sign in any of these pictures, at least the one I have, that they are actually a couple romantically involved. They are not. Harry is acting like her butler, and if you see her and the distance she has from Harry is pathetic. He's not enjoying. Remember his tour to Japan and Singapore? He was so happy. He was excited. But the moment he has his wife, this narcissistic person, he is completely glum. He is not enjoying it. He is kind of like, to me, it looks like he was forced to come to this event. Otherwise, obviously they're going to lose the sponsors. So he decided to come. So see, she is absolutely delighted, or maybe she's faking it, but at least we can see that she is trying to, give us this impression that she is happy. But on the other hand, you have Harry doing nothing, becoming very, very bored with her and thinking what she will say and do once they go home. He might get beaten up. Who knows? But guys, this is obvious that the relationship is not working. Now, this is why I want to make this video also. Very, very important points. Remember, for them to have this relationship going and to give this impression to people that the relationship did not fall apart is very, very important. The moment that they come out in public and say, well, we are not together, the Netflix deal, over $100 million, will be off the table right away without any delay. Therefore, they're very, very careful. They do not want to announce their separation in public until they have all the money. And we have talked about this, guys. LA lawyer, he mentioned this very, very specifically, that Meghan is not going to dump Harry right now. He's from the Los Angeles, and he said the only time Meghan will dump him is once Meghan has at least $50-60 million and a running show from which she can make money every month. This is what she's waiting for. This relationship is dead, but they cannot come out and say that because, again, Meghan doesn't have enough money to support herself, and we know, and we have talked about the possibility of getting child support from the monarchy, and a lot of you said, well, why the monarchy will pay them? Well, if Meghan wants the monarchy to see the children and not to go to the courts, then of course she can ask the monarchy to pay if Harry cannot pay, and Harry cannot because he doesn't have money. So do you think Meghan Markle will give up? No, she's not gonna. She's gonna go to the father, King Charles, and ask him, hey, pay me something and you can see the children. Now, there is another point a lot of people have made, and that is that, well, King Charles can, the prince and princess Lily and Archie, surrogate children, they belong to the monarchy, so King Charles can actually take them away anytime he wants. Well, it's not that easy, guys. And on top of all of this, they do not want to embarrass themselves in public by going against Meghan Markle into the court over these children. So they want to have this settled in a civilized way. Meghan Markle, she definitely wants that money for herself and also for the for her show, whatever business venture she will be doing next. Now, this is what I also want to share with you. Very, very interesting news. Prince Harry says in a new Netflix series he lacked support when he returned home from Afghanistan. I mean, this guy never stops whining. Never, ever. Britain's Prince Harry says he did not have the support he needed when he returned home from combat in Afghanistan, as he reached out to other veterans in a new Netflix series after the Invictus Games for injured soldiers. So again, these soldiers, these veterans, they should actually distance themselves because this guy is no good. He is actually discouraging them. He is discouraging the veterans, and he's telling them pretty much that, oh, you know what, it's not worth it. We are neglected, it's not worth it. But that is not the case. Heart of Invictus, quote unquote, launched on Wednesday, August 30th on the streaming service. In talking about post-traumatic stress disorder, Harry said that his return from Afghanistan in 2012 triggered emotions that he suppressed after the death of his mother. Yeah, again, using the mother all the time to monetize his victimhood, make money from it, and justify pretty much everything he is doing against the monarchy, against his own family members, whose troubles with the royal family have been chronicled in the past, said the impact of Diana's death was never discussed. Again, whining. Why he's whining at this time especially? Well, you guessed it right, because he's going to the Invictus game in Germany, Dusseldorf, and he wants to pull at the heartstrings of those people, of the veterans, and make them stand against the monarchy. Tell them the monarchy is no good, they are not gonna care for you, they never cared for me, and so they do not appreciate your service, blah 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 blah. But the point here is, guy, he is continuing to whine about everything. Meghan Markle, we'll see coming days, going to more concert, markling it, and making it a absolute flop. I mean, Beyonce should say, call Meghan Markle right now and tell her, do not please show up again in my concert. I have nothing to do with you. Okay, I have comment here. Lisa, Angel, Lisa, Louise, Melanie. Thank you guys. Sparkmaster, Sea Lovering. Thank you again for your comments. Leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will get back to you in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Take care.